Alright, so welcome back to another GA video. In this room, keep checking out Gnome territory or Gnome place, or whatever you want to call it. So this map did get a lot of a revamp because in my last few videos that I did for like Gnome place, the maps doesn't look like this. So this map got a lot of changes. There's also a town as well somewhere around here which I want to showcase if possible. There's also this cool room which I want to show you guys, which is right over here. It looks pretty interesting, nothing too crazy, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. And it looks something like this might be like a dungeon or arena or something in the future. We're currently not sure yet, or I'm not too sure yet, so I'm not too sure what's gonna be here. I believe across it is where like the town is pretty much. Oh yeah, there is also like a dungeon place over here as well, which I can try to attempt, but yeah, we're not gonna try to attempt that. That will be in like a future video where I pretty much try to attempt the temple beginning. But yeah, this is pretty much the place. So you pretty much walk in through here, and you just go in, and it looks pretty much like a village or town, whatever you want to call it. Pretty cool stuff. There's also this cool little temple place which you can go, which I will show you guys afterwards. But yeah, we get housings. There's also these cool houses as well. Let me see if I can try to go into one of them because it actually looks pretty sick inside, if I can. Alright, let me try a different one. Let's see if we can enter this one. There we go. Alright, let's check it out. Yeah, personally, this place also looks really nice. It's sort of like a library down here. And there's also sort of like a dining area, kitchen, like living room, just all that pretty cool stuff. This will probably be also one of like the houses in the game that you can probably rent out or something, which overall looks actually really cool. I'm hoping if I can, because I really do want to show that like that place where the mayor was at, because that's like a massive library if I'm being honest, which I really want to showcase if possible. Alright, there we go. So this is pretty much the library area. Everything's slowly loading in. You can't go through this door, by the way, so just keep that in mind. But this is like a small library. Overall, the furniture is pretty cool. You probably could stay here in the future or something. There's also this, like, I guess you can say kitchen, living room sort of area. So overall, a cozy and a pretty big place, if I'm being honest. Alright, so now we're pretty much going to go through this temple area. So this place, there's a little bit of stuff that I want to show around. Everything is still loading, so we'll give it some time. But there's pretty much 3 directions you can go. We're going to go straight ahead, which is pretty much sort of like a... Well, yeah, there we go. Okay, now everything's loading in. So there's pretty much this door, which you can't go through at the moment, by the way. And there's also these passages, which you can go. Don't know where they lead to. They lead to somewhere, I guess. Yeah, they lead to like this huge maze area. Guess whatever you want to call it. And this thing leads up. Don't know where it leads to, if I'm being honest, because this is my first time actually checking it out. So we'll both be seeing it, but okay, it's actually just like a giant circle. Alright, so we're gonna go towards the left side first, and let's check it out, whatever there is. I'm actually gonna fly, if I'm being honest, so it's much quicker. So let's check it out. Yeah, this side there isn't really anything on here, if I'm being honest. The other side there is some like furnitures and stuff, which I want to show you all. So we fly through this way. There is 2 directions, actually 3 directions you can go. You can go straight up ahead. Don't know what this will be used for, if I'm being honest. So that's pretty cool, I guess. There's also this small like furnace type of situation going on. Pretty cool stuff, nothing too crazy. And lastly, we have this sort of like, I guess you can say dining area, if I'm being honest. Little small dining area, and yeah. But anyways, with that said though, I'll pretty much play like the full map walkthrough, if you want to call it that, without me talking and stuff, and I hope you guys enjoy it.